Welcome to the last of this week's Daily Thoughts, where we've been reflecting on the final words of Jesus as he hung on the cross and died. Let me just remind you of what we thought about this week. We thought about his word of forgiveness, about his promise of hope, about his cry of dereliction, about his shout of triumph. Today we think about his quiet expression of confident trust in God. We read this in Luke chapter 23, verse 46. And this is Jesus' final words. Jesus called out with a loud voice, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." And when he had said this, he breathed his last. In these final moments, Jesus is actually quoting from Scripture. These are words from Psalm 31, verse 5. And Psalm 31, written hundreds of years before Jesus came into this world, is a prayer of a righteous man who was surrounded by persecutors and adversaries out to attack him and entrap him, scheming to bring about the end of his life. But the psalmist is confident in his God. God is his refuge, and he cries to God, looks to God to be delivered, and entrusts his spirit with the God that he loves and serves. And what an appropriate psalm for Jesus in these last moments of his life, surrounded by his adversaries and by his enemies who are about to take his life. And Jesus expresses that same confident trust in God. His ultimate fate, he knows, lies in the hands of God. "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." The psalmist, of course, expected to be delivered from death. Jesus knows that it's different for him. He's about to enter into death. But still, with that confident trust in God, even into death, he can commit his spirit to God because he knows that death is not the end, that God is the eternal God, and that for him the ultimate deliverance of the resurrection is yet to come. But I think these words also tell us something of the control that Jesus had of the situation, because it emphasises that his life was not forcibly taken from him, but was willingly given up by him. Let me just say that again. His life was not forcibly taken from him, but his life was willingly given up by him. Jesus said at the moment of his choosing, "Father, I commit, I give over my spirit to you." In John chapter 10, Jesus says, "The reason my Father loves me is that I lay down my life, only to take it up again. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down of my own accord. I have authority to lay it down and authority to take it up again. This command I received from my Father." I lay my life down, Jesus said, of my own accord. And so now, with faith and with hope and trust in God, that is exactly what he does. He lays his life down. He commits. He hands over his spirit to his Father. And it's that confidence and that trust in the Father's safekeeping of our spirits that allows the Christian believer who is united to Christ by faith to pray those same words at the moment of our deaths. In Acts chapter 7, we read of the first Christian martyr, Stephen, the first believer killed for being a follower of Jesus. And we read this in verse 59 of Acts chapter 7, that while they were stoning him, Stephen prayed, "Lord Jesus, receive my spirit." I hope you've enjoyed these thoughts this week. Words of forgiveness, of hope, of triumph, and of trust. The joy of being united to this Jesus by faith, so that we can have those blessings for ourselves and say when our time comes, "Lord Jesus, receive my spirit. Into your hands I commit my spirit." Amen.